Hey, I'm Michael Martin with the Lake Company. Thanks for joining me for my May 2017 Lake Keowee video blog. Appreciate you taking the time as always to watch the videos. Let's go ahead and jump in to the numbers and see what we have done on sales for the first, what would this be, 4 months of the year. So these numbers are through the end of April. And let's look at our waterfront lots. Bear with me, the wind's blowing some today, and hoping it would die down a little bit, so hopefully that wind noise won't pick up in my mic too bad for you today. We have waterfront lots. We've got 436 active. Last year, same time frame in 2016, we had 474. We've sold 44 year to date. Last year we had sold 39. Average list price this year on those 44 lots that have sold was $279,900. Last year was $258,000. Average sale price about this year on those 44 lots is about $251,000. Last year was about $229,000. So a little bit of increase in average sale price through the first 4 months of the year. Average days on the market so far for those 44 lots has been 303 days. Last year we were about 206. Like I said, those numbers are going to move around as we go through the year, so we'll keep on it, but it's just good to see that our sales have continued to increase again this year over year versus previous years. So we're headed in always a positive direction here at Lake Keowee here for about the past 5 or 6 years now. Homes, we've got 169 active homes. Last year we had 204. We've sold 61 year to date. Last year we'd only sold 45, so we're ahead of where we were last year. Average list price this year was $667. Last year was a little over $700,000. Average sale price $630,000. Last year $648,000. So you know, we've seen a little up and down a little bit in our home sales on average sale price over last year, but you know, we'll just kind of keep those numbers and look at it as we go through the year. Okay, days on the market 114, which was for days on the market, even in the busiest time, which is about 2006, 2007, we averaged somewhere right around, I think it was about 160 days on the market. So those 61 homes, 114 days. I've been selling here 16 years, and I've never seen our days on the market down anywhere kind of close to that number. So, you know, certain price points, and I'm going to talk about this more next month in my June video blog, so make sure to get back with me then also, of what is selling in those price points, what price ranges, and what the inventory is. I know, like, between 500 and 600 grand, there's only about 6 or 7 homes on the whole lake for sale. So our inventory is really tightened. So you can see our days on the market is really tightened also, okay? Like I said, we averaged about 190 days on the market last year, 114 days so far this year. Interior lots, we got 324 active. Last year we had 373. We've sold 35 year to date. Last year we had sold 9, so we're way ahead. Average list price is about $47,000. Last year was $59,000. Average sale price about $39,000. Last year was about $45,000. Days on the market is 191 days. Last year was about 230. Interior homes, we've got 176 active. Last year we had 155. We've sold 45 year to date. Last year to date we had sold 28. Average list price about $257. Last year was about $276,000. Average sale price is about $244,000. Last year was about $259,000. Average days on the market almost mirrors the waterfront homes, 112 days. Last year was 174. So days on the market has really came down to here since last year. So a lot of tightening in the market, especially on the waterfront home standpoint. Okay, so I think I mentioned it in last month's video. On some properties we've been getting multiple offers, and we haven't seen multiple offers here on the lake in about 2004 through 2006-07 time frame. Okay, you know, we're not really selling, in most cases we're not selling above list price, even though we're getting multiple offers. We're not selling above the list price in most cases. Most of the time it's still list price or down. So it's not a market like in some areas where, you know, they're selling, you know, 10% above list. You know, that's still not happening here at the lake. Okay, and I really don't foresee that happening this year. We'll have to kind of look at it next year, but this year I think we'll still get multiple offers on certain properties in certain price points on the lake where our inventory is really tight, like I said, between that $500,000 and $600,000 price point. So Just want to give you an update of, as a buyer, you guys watching the video today, wherever you may be, just give you information on what's happening at the lake. Also, make sure to check out all the videos I have on the website. I've got probably 300 videos total across the board for communities, and by boat and by car, and monthly video blogs, and just other things under the buyer resource tab. Always make sure to check out my testimonials. That's always very important that you kind of understand more about me and how I might be able to help you here at the lake. And if you got any questions about properties here at the lake, obviously feel free to pick up the phone or text me or just send me an email, whatever works for you. And typically I'm very responsive. I typically get back to you in a matter of minutes sometimes. It depends if I'm out showing property, it might take longer. But typically I always get back to you within the time frame of the day that you send it, okay? So again, I want to thank you for taking the time to watch the video blog. I'll be back in the first week of June and give you an update on the first 5 months. And like I said, next month I'll be touching base with our inventory and certain price points, and then what's selling in certain price points, okay? So I look forward to getting back to you in the first week of June and give you an update then. Michael Martin with the Lake Company. Thank you for taking the time to watch the video this month.